Who gonna put on for everybody? A white man, an other man, or somebody that's out color?
Trump free Kodak.
Huh?
Why is Kodak out making music?
What was he arrested for? Does
Come
that
on,
matter?
let's talk about
Is that important to me?
Who's she free?
I said no important.
All right. Who's she locked up?
Hey everybody, I am your host Alad, reporting today from Madison Square Garden in New York City, where Donald Trump is holding one of his last rallies of this election cycle. Let's go talk to some of his supporters, see what's going on. Hey, we're out here today in New York City outside MSG ahead of this Trump rally. Can you tell me a little bit more about why you came out?
Support Trump, man. That's what I came to do.
Is there anything he says or does that really excites you as a voter?
Yeah, get the migrants up out of here.
Yeah. I know you guys are dealing with the migration crisis, specifically here in New York City. Can you speak a little bit to that issue and how you think Trump's going to solve it?
I can't. You know why I can't?
We need to have a deportation party.
Yeah.
We need that deportation party.
Yo, bro, my family's an immigrant.
Yeah, my family's immigrants too.
Say that.
I'm half Colombian and black.
You know what it is?
Yeah. If that's the case, I might as well walk my family across the border.
Yo, bro.
Yeah.
We
just walk them across the border.
We come to see Trump.
Absolutely. I want to ask, because I know that's been the core part of the Trump issue. Can you speak a little bit more to how that excites you as a voter? Why is this a top issue for you?
Oh, because you can't walk around New York City safely. You can't, bro. I got 2 kids, bro. They growing up in New York City, bro. Come on. You don't know where they come from, bro. They not even vetted.
What's your reaction to people who call Trump a racist because he talks about wanting a strong border and stuff like that?
Not somebody that was at the NAACP. He did mad shit with black people. Come on, bro. He not racist. Niggas don't like him. They gonna be like that. That's regular.
Trump's been working hard at outreach to the black community. Among people, he gets something like 20% support from. What does he need to do or say to earn more support from the black community?
Nah, he got full support. 100%. People just scared to show it. But trust me, when they voting, that boy gonna win.
Do you get any pushback in your community for wearing the MAGA hat like that?
Nah, hell no. What?
Nobody gives you funny looks or anything?
Go sell it in the hood right now. I bet you everybody cop up.
I know Kamala Harris is his opponent. What do you think about Kamala Harris? If elected,
come to the hood.
She'd be the first.
She can't come to the hood, gang. Think about it. I'm in the South Bronx. She can't come to the South Bronx. Trump had a rally in the South Bronx at Crotona.
And he was at a barbershop in the Bronx.
He shut the Bronx down. He's shutting Queens. Come on, bro. They not having no rallies and doing what he does.
Why you think they only...
bro, point the camera over there, bro.
If she was elected, she'd be the first black female president. Is that important to you?
Her standing next to Vladimir Putin and motherfucking Kim Jong-un. Them niggas ain't fucking hearing what she got to say, nigga. They going, what? Nigga, world leaders? They gonna eat that bitch alive.
To delete your whole
I want to ask, Democrats are talking a lot about Trump being a threat to democracy and on the heels of January 6th. What do you make of Democrats who say Trump's a threat to democracy?
He not no threat.
You know
they just they just hate what he's saying. They just hate the reality.
Everywhere.
They hate reality.
Democracy
they hate reality.
For all, not just America.
Recently, Kamala Harris called him a fascist. Did you hear that, and what's your reaction to that?
He is very insulting, bro.
No.
Trump is different. He a different breed,
She's
bro.
Indian. She's not a black woman.
Come on,
she's not putting on for the community.
When she calls him a fascist,
everybody
hold on, listen.
Who gonna put on for everybody? A white man, an other man, or somebody that's out color?
Trump free Kodak. Why is Kodak out making music?
What was he arrested for? Does that matter?
Let's talk about it.
Is that important to me?
Who's she free?
I said no important.
All right. Who's she locked up?
You have a banner here. It says Latinos for Trump. Can you tell me the significance of the banner specifically?
Latinos for Trump. Latinos. The Latinos, Latinos are tired, if you're a Christian and if you want a good economy We need to elect Trump because we can't live in a country like this anymore. We need Trump to make America great again.
What's your reaction to many in the media who say Trump is racist against Latinos?
Of course, what else can they tell? He's a smart guy. He's a businessman. What can they say? Of course, they have to use the racist card. How is he racist? How? Because he loves his country? Because he wants to make America great again? Is that being a racist? So I'm a racist too. That's stupid. But so many people, they believe that crap. They believe socialists. They believe communists. So it makes sense for these dumb people to believe that Trump is racist. How is a guy who was loved for Oprah, who was loved for all the elite, who was loved for all the black, Spanish, but then he decides to run as a Republican, and now suddenly he's a racist? It doesn't make any sense.
I think many people also call him racist because he's hawkishly anti-immigration. Have you heard this stuff? In his last race, there was this famous quote where he was talking about some illegal migrants as criminals and rapists.
He says some, and it's true. I come from Ecuador, and what I'm going to say, that all Ecuadorians are perfect? No, there's so many, criminals here. They're from Ecuador. And and I'm a racist because I say that? Because you speak facts. You're not racist. It's just speaking truth. He didn't say all Mexicans, all Spanish.
Let me ask also, in one of the most recent debates too, he was talking about Haitian migrants eating cats and dogs. Did you hear this stuff, and what was your reaction to that?
My reaction should be the same reaction that everyone should have. I went to, investigate a little bit, do my research, and Haitians, they do that. They eat cats, no dogs, but they eat cats. In their culture, it's allowed. So it's not so crazy. But people, they just hear things and they don't go and do the research. They just go, oh, he's racist, he's crazy, he's this and that. No, it's not a lie. It was true, And I talked to some Haitian people, and they told me, yeah, in Haiti, it's not such a big deal. They use it for it's a culture thing. It's a cultural thing.
There's one last topic I wanted to hit on. Democrats are constantly talking about how Donald Trump is a threat to democracy. Have you heard this stuff, and does any of that resonate with you?
It's laughable. You know why? Because who's the one being persecuted? Why they wait until now to prosecute him? Why they didn't do it, before he decided to, run for president again? That's so perfect. The timing is perfect. Now he's a racist. He's a rapist. He's everything. They're so scared because of all the shit that he's going to uncover. They're so scared that they're going crazy.
But did Biden kill? How many people did Trump kill?
I like Trump because he's more pro-Israel, and you're telling me you like Trump because he's less pro-Israel? How does that add up? Who's wrong here?
You're wrong.
No, I think it's.
How about this? We agree that Trump is the right person for the job.
No, absolutely. We're out here today at Madison Square Garden ahead of this Trump rally. Can you tell me a little bit more about why you decided to come out?
Trump hasn't been out here in New York, and I haven't gotten a chance to see him in person. And this is great. This is great that we're doing it this time, 2024, all the way Trump.
Absolutely. Can I ask, what are your top political issues heading into this election cycle?
Border security.
Absolutely. We are in New York City here dealing with the immigration crisis. Can you talk more about how why is that a top issue for you?
Yeah, I came here as an immigrant myself. I came here legally, and right now, we've been here 35 years, and that right now is just all we work hard, I taught, and we work hard, we pay taxes, and now we're, nearly retirement age, and then every block that I live in, there's somebody on the street. They have a difficult life. They're coming from from a poor country or something, but they need to work. And it's a global system that we allow them to come in.
If Kamala Harris were to be elected, she'd be the first female president. You're obviously a woman. Does that matter to you at all?
I don't want to get any advantage as a woman. What is that? Why are you emphasizing on being a woman? I'm an Asian woman, so what? I don't want to play that. I'm not doing that. No.
I guess the reason why being a woman's come up a lot on her campaign is because she says she fights for so-called women's rights. She says she wants to protect abortion rights and access in this country. Is that important to you as a woman?
I'm sorry, in New York we're free to go anywhere. I think we have abortion at up to 5 months, 20 weeks. So you make your decision. You have to make a decision whether you have a baby or not on the night that you are at it, and then you have 5 months to think about it. Why do you have to do it like 9 months? No, why? No.
Let me ask, the Democrats' top issue that they've been running on this election cycle is for women's access to abortion. Have you heard this stuff, and does any of that resonate with you?
Well, I grew up Catholic, an Irish Catholic, and I myself would never have an abortion, but I do believe a woman has the right to choose, but I don't agree with late time abortion, and I believe each case should be separate.
Is that to say you were upset to see the overturning of Roe v. Wade?
No, I was not upset at all.
Okay.
No, I was definitely not upset at all. And honestly, I know people think this is crazy, but I don't believe that a woman belongs in the White House.
Wow.
Yeah. Women belong in the home. And I know my daughter's going to kill me for that one, but they should be in the home, taking care of their husband and their children. Well, now the crowd gets it. It figures when I'm being interviewed.
You're here today in New York City at Madison Square Garden. Can you tell me a little bit more about why you decided to come out today?
So the thing is, we are from Pakistan, but we're legally here, so we want to support Trump here. We came from Pennsylvania all the way to New York just to support him, because he's the person who's gonna get back the Bibles again in the New York, back Christianity again. No more other religions. That's why I'm here.
You said you guys are immigrants from Pakistan.
Right, but legal.
But legally. Is immigration your top issue?
Of course. Why do all illegals get the equal rights?
Yeah.
We are legally here. We should get the equal rights, but not the illegals. This is why we are here to support.
Absolutely. And do you think Donald Trump will be the one to help defend?
Of course. He's the one who's going to do something good for the immigrants.
I wanted to ask, because of his immigration policy, some people call him racist. I wanted to ask, have you heard this stuff?
I don't believe that, because once your stuff is strong, once your papers are good, you are not going to be that.
It's interesting. You said you're from Pakistan. Many Muslims are fans of Trump because he had this so-called Muslim ban where he banned people from some Muslim majority countries. Do you have any qualms supporting Trump?
It's not the way, like, all the people are bad. There are some specific people who make the whole community bad. So I believe not everyone is bad, but you have to show yourself how to be bad.
Is there anything Kamala Harris can do to say when you over?
No, please go.
She's obviously a woman. You're a woman. If elected, she'd be the first female president. Is that important and resonate with you at all?
I don't believe she's not serious. She's not serious. She should go home and rest.
You're obviously a person of color. Donald Trump's been working very hard at his outreach to people of color, although they vote overwhelmingly for Democrats. What do you make of their attempts at black outreach?
I think the outreach is good. I think that black people have this inherent nature to vote Democrat because they think that they're supposed to vote Democrat, almost like some sort of social construct, maybe. So I think that the outreach is working, and I think more than that, I think that the black community has just woken up to what's really going on and starting to analyze things because of alternative media sources like yourself.
Are you hopeful that Donald Trump's actually going to be able to make a dent in, black people's support for Democrats, which is still near something like 80%?
Right, it is pretty high, but I think he will make a dent. I think when he starts making changes, and after he wins the presidency and the economic stability returns, I think they'll understand more that you have to separate what you think about the character of a person from what the person does to get the job done. And I think he's going to get the job done. I think there's a lot of people who dislike him just to dislike him, and that's ridiculous.
The consensus in some liberal media seems to be that he is a racist.
Yes.
What's your reaction when you hear that stuff?
I think he was in every rap video in the 90s, so you can't really say he's a racist. I think that's just something like I said, something that they created.
If Kamala Harris were to be elected, she'd be the first black female president. Does that mean anything to you?
Absolutely not. We had Barack Obama, he was black, and on top of that, being the first black female president doesn't mean absolutely nothing, and she's not even black.
Kamala Harris did put out a recent advert where she was trying to do more outreach to black men, talking about forgivable loans and legalizing marijuana. Did you see this? What's your reaction to that stuff?
I think Kamala Harris is trying to give stuff out because she wants to continue the government spending, and I think she wants to create a culture where you receive for no reason. And she's not a fan of meritocracy, which a lot of black men are starting to see. We want a meritocracy. We want to work hard and get seen because we did the work, not because we're black and we're getting handouts.
Absolutely. One last topic I wanted to quickly hit on. Kamala Harris and the Democrats' main pitch, it feels like, this election has been about abortion access. Right. What's your reaction to Democrats pitching abortion as a top issue?
I'm pro-life, so I don't believe in abortion. I think they're pitching abortion as a top issue because females in society in 2024 have become overwhelmingly sexually active beyond what they need to be. So I think that she's trying to touch on that. There's OnlyFans and things like that. She's not stupid, so she's trying to reach all of that crowd. That'll just change for that, that reason. Donald
Trump's Supreme Court did overturn Roe v. Wade, but they only sent it back to the states. Do you believe they go far enough when it comes to this? They don't want to do an abortion ban. Do you think Donald Trump goes far enough when it comes to this issue?
I think he goes far enough, and I think the abortion ban is needed. I don't think, I think leaving it to the states is the right thing to do. Every state can do what they want to do, and they should have the right to choose. We are the United States of America. We are a bunch of separate entities that came together under an agreement that we would work together, and I think that leaving it to the states is the right thing to do.
Absolutely. Sir, thank you so much for your time. Is there anything else you want to mention?
No, man. Thank you. I appreciate your time. I appreciate the interview, and I hope everyone votes for Donald Trump.
Thanks for being out here. Thank you. Hey everybody, thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode. Let me know what you thought of the video down in the comments. If this is your first time here, guys, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, stay barely informed. We're good.